Okie doke. So I know it's been a while since I've made a video. We're gonna ignore that. But today we're gonna do the coaching part for Broadway Baby. So ladies, this is for you. So couple things first. You have to warm up. I know you've heard me say this a bajillion times, but you really do have to warm up before you start singing anything. Another thing that you need is lubrication, water, or some hot tea that's not sweetened, and then no sugary drinks or candy or anything like that before, or dairy products, no dairy products. That can actually cause mucus in your throat, which will make you go all the time, which is actually bad for your vocal cords. So don't do that. Don't drink any of that stuff. And then the last thing you need is some space. So either a small piece of space that's private, or a large space that you can be really big and dramatic in, like outside or something. So, what we're gonna do, I'm gonna get my phone here so that I can show you. So, I'm going to turn on the song, and we're gonna do a little special thing to the song. So I have it here pulled up on YouTube, Broadway Baby, the one I sent you. I'm gonna click on it, and what you're gonna do is, let me show you. When you click on the video, there's 3 little dots that pop up in the corner of the video. That's like the options to the song. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna click on those 3 little dots, and it'll pull up some things down here. And what you want to click on is playback speed. Right now it's at normal, and what you want to do is click on that and change it to 0.75, which is right there. This will slow it down. So you're gonna click on that. Can I do it? Oh yeah, I did it. And what it's gonna do is it's gonna slow it down. Now, a couple things. This song sounds really weird when it's slowed down. It's all warbly because the song obviously wasn't made to be played at 0.75 speed. It was supposed to be played at whatever the speed is. So it's gonna sound really warbly. It's gonna be like dur, 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 dur. You'll hear it. It's weird. But you're gonna listen to it all slowed down and warbly and everything. Listen to it with headphones. That's probably the best way to listen to this. And hear how she sings and hits all the notes, and what the notes are. Because Broadway Baby, there are 3, she starts off singing 3 half notes, meaning the notes are right on top of each other like this. They're not spaced out like do, re, mi, like that kind of thing. They're not spaced out like those are. She's hitting every note that's next to each other, 3 in a row, and that's the first thing she sings. And then she holds out a little section. Baby, she holds that out. So slowing it down is going to be really helpful to ingrain the notes, especially those 3 half notes, in your brain, and help you sing the song accurately, really, really accurately. It's easy to just slide around those half notes and go like Broadway Baby, where you just you don't really know what happened in the middle just there, just then, and so you want to hit each note. Broadway Baby. You don't want to slide around, especially there. She doesn't slide around that part in the song, so we don't want to. We're going to try to closely imitate her, but again, we're not doing that huge nasally bit, because that's just overbearing. So, I'm going to play it for you. It's going to sound really weird, because again, it's all slowed down, it'll be warbly, and you guys will listen. My jam.
I'm just a Broadway baby, walking off my tired feet, counting 42nd Street to be in a show.
So that took a long time to get through that phrase, which usually would be very short. So it does slow down the playback speed a lot. So what you're going to do is you're going to listen to the whole song beginning to end. Again, headphones are probably the best way to do this, so that you can really hear all the notes. But it's really important that you... Ooh, was I just out of focus? It's really important that you hear every single note and that you accurately sing every single note. So, to be in a show, and not sliding around those do, 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 do. You don't want to slide around. Those notes are hit pretty accurately by the girl. So you want to, again, closely imitate that, but especially the beginning. I'm just a Broadway baby. Da 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 da. If I knew the words. So you want to hit those notes, especially those up and down notes too. Da 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 da. And when it's slowed down, you can hear those notes really clearly. Where otherwise you're just kind of singing along with it, and you might skip around or not accurately hit those notes every time. Now, here's one thing to note. You don't want to be robotic. You don't want to be like da 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 da. You don't want to do that, because that's again, you want to act with it. You give it character, and she's not a robot. So the wide space or the private space is so that you can also act with this. Again, like I said in the informational video, you have to give it character or it's dead and it's boring and uneventful and ugh. So listen to it slowly. Really listen to the notes that she's singing. Hit them accurately, because what you're going to do after you hear it is you're going to go with her then, listen to it, and sing it at the same time, still on the slower speed. So you're going to have to get a lot more breath support, because those notes that she holds out for kind of this long a time on normal tempo, it's going to be elongated about this long. Because the playback speed is slower. So you're going to have to take a deeper breath and hold your diaphragm. So sit up straight when you're singing, push your shoulders back, relax your neck, take a nice deep breath where you're moving your diaphragm, and then you'll be able to hit those notes that are now elongated. So again, recap. Turn the playback speed on 0.75, listen to it once, really try to hear every single note, and then sing it with her also in your ear. Sing it with her, still on the playback speed, really nice and slow. Try to hit it as accurately as possible. Try to match her sound or her notes to your notes. Okie doke. This is really good training for hearing notes and imitating those notes, because a lot of song and singing is actually imitation. You don't want to imitate someone's voice and how they sing, but you want to imitate the notes in your head, so when you hear it in your head and then you can accurately sing those notes. That's really all singing is one big game of Simon Says. So when you do Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and then you sing it, you hear those notes in your head and then you accurately sing it. Okay, so do that with her. But another thing, don't add that nasally bit to the end of the words. So, Broadway baby, you don't want an E sound at the end. You almost want an A sound. It rounds it out just a teeny bit without being sharp and piercing. So, Broadway baby. But while you have that A sound, people still know the word. It's not a confusing, like, what did they just say? Broadway baby. They know what the word is. That sound carries when you're singing it to a big audience. When you're singing it Broadway baby like that, people in the back row understand still what you're saying. And when you say it with a sharp sound, Broadway baby, it can just honestly be annoying to listen to. Now, granted, a lot of musical theater sound is piercing and sharp, and the way she's singing it is very typical musical theater, but you guys are already gonna sound pretty immature just because of your age, and I don't want you to add any more immaturity sound on top of that, because it really is just gonna be overbearing to listen to. So, again, do all that. Don't forget your water. And your warm-ups, so important. Don't forget your warm-ups. Do your slides, octave slides. We're going from one octave to the next octave. Do your sirens. We're going all the way down your lowest point of your vocal range to your highest point without screeching, and sliding all the way up, hitting as many notes as you can, and sliding all the way down, doing the same. And then do some scales. All of these you can find on YouTube. If you just Google or YouTube some vocal warm-ups, you can find all of these things on YouTube. If not more, like bubbles, where you do the thing. Oh, I've never been able to do that before. And sometimes they have you sing your scales while you're doing bubbles. That's really good for getting your breath support. You have to use your diaphragm to push out the sound. So do your vocal exercises anytime you're going to practice this song. Again, do about 5 to 10 minutes. Muy importante. I hope I didn't just offend anyone. It's very important to do this. So I think that's all I have for you guys. Practice it slow, sing it slow, hit every single note as accurately as you can. Alrighty guys, I love you guys. I'll see you guys soon.